Well, this weekend, you might want to pack up the family and go on a trip to Dinosaur Ridge.
And the timing could not be more perfect for a visit because this Sunday is National Dinosaur Day. And someone who can dig this, I hope you get the pun, is the director of paleontology at Dinosaur Ridge and the author of the book, The Fossils Keeper's Treasure, right here, Amy Atwater. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Amy.
Hello.
Thanks for having me back.
Well, National Dinosaur Day. I didn't even know there was such a thing, but I'm sure you did.
Yeah, and today's Fossil Friday, too. So, yeah.
Double whammy. I love it.
We have a lot of
Friday.
fun.
All right, I kind of love that. Okay, let's talk about Colorado's fossil record, though. Colorado's kind of big in this area.
Oh, absolutely. So I'm from the state of Oregon, which doesn't have dinosaur fossils at all, actually. We've got great fossils. It still hooked me as a kid. But Colorado has just so many different fossils that you can find across the whole state. And what we really have a lot of beautiful examples of are dinosaur fossils in particular.
Oh, yeah. Talk us through some of these amazing examples you brought, because these are some of the finest.
Yes, most of these are replicas, though I have a few real ones. If you want to touch some real dinosaur bone, you're more than welcome. I'd call that a chunkosaurus. I don't exactly know what type. We don't have enough of it to tell.
A chunkosaurus?
A chunkosaurus, yeah. Very scientific.
There you go.
As you go, love how Claudia's I've just swiftly past me.
I know, like, watch. Be careful.
I know, I'm like, priceless.
Yes.
There we go.
And we have all sorts of things that are more identifiable. This is the plate of a stegosaurus. So the first ever stegosaurus, which is one of the most classic dinosaurs of all time, is from Colorado, was found at Dinosaur Ridge. So this is one of those back plates, though at first we didn't know how it was oriented on the skeleton. They thought it was more like shingles on a roof, actually. And then this is the tail spike of stegosaurus as well.
Dangerous.
So they had pokey parts all over.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
So we have great Jurassic fossils. We also have things like the long neck dinosaurs, predators like Allosaurus would have lived along and tried to hunt Stegosaurus. This is a claw from an Allosaurus.
That makes my cat claws look pathetic.
I know, right? Look at that thing.
Yeah, and we have some of these bones still embedded in the rock at Dinosaur Ridge, where you can see where some of the first ever dinosaur quarries back in the 1800s, paleontologists were digging them out of the rock there. You can still see them, and you can see our dinosaur track site, which is over 300 dinosaur tracks from a bunch of duckbill dinosaurs, so hadrosaurs, that were walking across an ancient tidal flat that used to be in Colorado. We used to have a coastline a really long time ago.
Wow.
Yes.
And I thought we were landlocked. There we are.
Yes, I say
We are now.
Yeah.
You can always visit the beach in Colorado. It's just 100 million years old.
There you go.
Well, dinosaurs in general is just such a fascinating study, right? And what it was like when dinosaurs were around.
Yes.
Why is it important to keep that alive? And of course, the study of it so present with kids especially.
Especially with kids, you know, and I think that it's so much, what I love about paleontology is it's not just strict science. There's a lot of imagination, curiosity, and wonder that goes into understanding what this ancient animal that we don't actually know what it looks like. And so that's why I think it really speaks to kids and their imagination, and it helps get kids into science, into medical fields, into being stewards for the environment. So I think paleontology is great for that. And we can also learn about how our environments have changed over time too. Like we used to have palm trees in Colorado, but the climate has changed drastically.
You're blowing my mind today.
Yeah, you can see.
We had a beach, we had palm trees.
Yes, before the Rocky Mountains were here.
We basically were Hawaii back in the day.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Tell us a little bit about some of the ways that you guys over at Dinosaur Ridge are going to be celebrating on this big dinosaur weekend.
Yeah, of course. I mean, every day is Dinosaur Day at Dinosaur Ridge, but we do have a food truck so you can get some bites. You can also get some dinosaur souvenirs if you visit us in our gift shop. We've got a dig pit for the kids when they get to take a fossil replica that they can dig up in the dig pit. There's a sluice if they want to get their hand at trying out rocks and gems, and you can take our tours, walk the ridge, do an audio tour, all sorts of incredible ways to recreate and learn together as a family or as an individual.
Very cool.
Literally, when my nephew comes, I now know exactly where I'm taking him. You're going to make his day with these little babies. So you guys can go ahead and plan your prehistoric adventure today by checking out dinoridge.com. Look, there you go, .org, sorry, dinoridge.org, and you can connect with Amy by following her on her Instagram. Her handle is @Mary_Annings_revenge. Interesting. More Coco will be coming up after the break, where I'm going to be picking her brain as to what that handle's all about.